And it was like I knew that man's song word for word, like I was there in the studio when he made the song.
Just like I still don't understand why you cried about a grown ass man getting killed like you knew him.
Who?
Now that is weird.
You gonna duck?
No.
Pappy.
Yes.
Cause
Stay at home.
Our baseball team too, though.
If you look in our
Our
case,
baseball team
you'll
too.
see cheerleading in there too.
Yeah.
But you see anything else?
Man, only person you seen in
That's what I
that
mean by
case was like
females.
Meatball, Demetrius Heat. That's Meatball. You see
I don't know who
him,
that is.
man, old
I
ass
already
nigga.
know one
He about
meatball. I know me
that nigga
another
about
meatball,
40
but I
now.
know
But
meatball.
he from Belter. He was the athlete that had all the
I don't know
records,
one
right?
meatball.
Nigga, shut up and listen. He had all the fucking records, right? So then when I got there, I'm like, bro, how the hell he got all these records if these niggas was ass years ago? And he the one that led them to the state championship. I said, okay. No, 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 they won them years. They won meatball
I
years.
mean, I'm just gonna be honest. Males and going to work, y'all so conceited in y'all stuff that y'all don't know how to work as a team.
We don't. I'm like, bro, we
That's
had
for
so.
every that's for every
That's why
male that ever stepped foot in
I
Northeast.
tell niggas, I said, bro, we had some athletes,
Known for
especially
some
the years
incredible
that I went there.
wings
Like,
and
bro,
one of
we
the
had
league's most
athletes.
passionate
We
fan
just don't
bases.
have the
We're just
coaching to
outside
put
of
all the
Buffalo
athletes
at
together.
Highmark Stadium in Orchard
Shit.
Park, New York.
No, okay,
They
Carson.
the same school.
Look, Carson wants us at basketball. Carson wants us to play under the system, which I don't mind doing that. You feel me? But it's like if you got half of your team playing under the system, but you
Weather's
want
starting to
everybody
get
else
a
to
bit
play.
colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12.
So you got half of the
And he opts
team
not to bring this
playing
one out, so they're going
under
to
the
enjoy some
system,
good
but you
starting
got
field position
other
from the
niggas
30.
playing just individual ball.
All right, let's
Like,
get this show on the road. It is
you know,
first
got
and
real
10.
uniforms. Oh, beard. But I said that's some bullshit.
Here's the lone back
That's
on the
that's one
handoff.
reason why I didn't want to really
And this
play for
won't amount to
Carson. But
much.
you know,
Tackled after a
I
small
learned
run to
I
the
learned
32.
to become a
Only
better
2
player
yards, and it
playing
brings
with
up
him,
second and
like
8.
actually playing through him and playing like a defensive position.
From the
I don't give a fuck
32.
we was
Defender
doing this
moves
shit from
right
no
as the
damn
ball
reason.
does, and the hit knocks it
Cause
free.
Carolina do
Incomplete.
that shit.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him
I
with a
thought we
tough
was
third and
shit
long.
when I went there.
There's the
Swear to
importance of
God,
staying
but I just
in
knew
phase as a defender. He was all
too many
over
games.
him
I
in
can't do that
coverage,
anymore.
and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third and long for him here. And
Just
there's
switch,
a
switch.
man there. It's intercepted.
Just switch, switch.
And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown.
Get your goofy ass down. You smoke cigarettes.
Lining up now to try the extra point.
Oh shit, I'm kicking the field goal. I'm tweaking.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Welcome to the stream, man. Man, y'all make sure y'all leave a sub, bro. Just sub to the guy.
Well,
I'm
Brock,
trying to
hopefully
hit
some short memories
400.
on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff
Trying to
after
hit
that pick
400.
six.
I need to start streaming every day like
And
I
he opts
used
not
to.
to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the
Listen,
30.
listen. Y'all get me back up.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Getting right back to it after that interception. Right away they get to him again. It's intercepted. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he opts not to
You
bring
need
this
some
one
damn
out, so
water.
they're going
Keep
to enjoy
drinking
some
that
good
damn.
starting field position from the 30.
The damn fountain soda and shit. God damn.
They're out
Damn,
and set, 1st and 10.
damn feverish.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this
Who
drive.
did that?
And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here's a give up the middle. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
How he do that? Hey. Open glass, slow motion. Shut the hurricane.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he takes this one back for the pick six.
What?
Kicking team out to try the extra points.
What did he just say when he woke up?
The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs push their lead to 21-zip already. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
Some
touchback.
time on the club did it. I don't know.
First and 10 now from the 30.
That bitch nasty. Man, I heard what the hell she said, and
Off to the back.
it was on Facebook. I said, "Oh hell
Down
no!"
after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh yeah, I heard about it too.
Fullback
Ain't no
down
fake
on the
blood.
guts.
I don't
And
saw
he
it.
got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Yeah, I know you can read your
Yeah,
partner
no.
right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling.
It's just some
Because
nasty
that was a
shit right there.
callback to the early days of football.
Not even
with
just that, and
fullbacks.
he just
Yeah,
letting that
fullbacks,
shit
not
happen.
running backs. They were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two, He ripped off a nice
My
chunk for
son
him
just
right
talking
there.
to himself and
He touches him
shit.
down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Come on, Chosen.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down.
What
Of
the hell's
anything,
going on with
they can
y'all?
see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
2nd and 13. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep. Big gain downfield. There he goes.
Just let him
Right
go.
sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra
With some
point sent
time on
right
the
down the
floor,
middle.
did it.
And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game.
Yeah, Miller with that yellow headband. Hey. He weighed.
The Bills kickoff team out there
What's
now
up?
as they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun here. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down.
What's up? That's what it sounded like he just said.
Pass play coming here. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see
what you doing?
So he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion.
TC wasting time on a plug he did and they don't know it.
He understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
He throws a
I
bullet
said
to the
Tiki,
center
but you
of
thought
the
I said
field.
TK, and I heard it did Mookie like some rough. And I heard it did Mookie like a bank because he got chased. 1, 2, 3, 4, how many times the crap got
Coaches
faced?
preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of
We
you.
done been through this over and over.
Because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Died in his brother's face. I wonder what his brother told his mama to this fucking day. And a man came through spin.
That's cut beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
I was being scared as hell to go jog through that bitch.
They'll throw it again. Brought in right side.
Well, I don't know, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, ain't it?
Before he goes out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Like I need to take a shit.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yeah. It'll be alright. That's what they for anyway.
Throwing it again here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky didn't lie without that ball being tipped.
That's your medicine mommy gave you?
A missed opportunity to push their offense in a
She gave you that
on the other side to deny the throw.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. And he makes it to the start of the red zone down at the 20. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Sure, a whole
Yeah,
lot of noise
I
to
believe
sort
it
through up
is.
the middle, but by the time he
Get
figured
him on.
everything out, he was able to hit them for a decent gain.
Take it to mama. Take it to mommy. I'm telling you, he needs you
Halfway
some.
to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. This time he's looking to throw. He rolls to his right. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end.
Hold on to it until they finish, okay?
It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
Hmm?
second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Goal to go, they're passing. Has it down close. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now the PAT try coming up.
Come on in and have some fun. Everyone. I don't know the song.
And the kick is good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
You hit me in my face.
The Chiefs get
Why you give it to me then? Here. How you gonna foul and start crying? Here.
So they'll set up shop at the 30.
The first time. Actually, more than the first time. Yeah. That way. Trey way.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
My way. Highway.
Back now, pressure on its way.
He did.
Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Got dropped. How you do
it's
that?
looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He lets a heater go deep.
Bingo.
Middle of the field. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Chiefs have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball.
How about to
Where
say,
you
what
watch
the hell my
defensive coaches
son go?
preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
What's wrong?
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Now on 2nd and 10. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, no look
No
on his first
shit.
look of the game. And now it's 3rd and short.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Oh, I love this. Giving it to the big guy
He's
on 3rd
making
and
time on the
short.
play. He
And he's
did
going
it.
to be brought
Damn
down
right.
at the 35-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Looked like the defense eyes were elsewhere, and that really opened up an avenue for this fullback to power his way forward and reach that first down.
To throw it on first down. We've got a screen to the running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Why you look at me like that for?
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Right side into the hands of Allen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Push.
He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the defender comes away with it. It's a foot race. The 40. Hits the 20. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
My boy right there play ball with us. Right there with the Xavier.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs continue piling onto this lead.
He went to 1-7. Shit, I don't give a damn. He don't know me.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away.
Shit, I would have. He from Wilson.
From his own end zone, here we
He
go.
went to South though. He ended up going
And
to
the
South
return
too.
sets them up
He
just
older than me
beyond
by
their
like 4
20.
years. Same thing I said. Hell.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. They've got a man in motion. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first
Feel like
down.
he got a South.
The Bills
said
are
he
gonna go
from the
ahead and call
Ville,
their
bro.
first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Like, he not from Greenville. He from the 2-5. I put it like that. But he went to South.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs might be able to get some points left.
It's safe to say his day is beyond
You
repair
okay?
now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't
Looking
been
at Daddy
reading these
beat people
coverages at all,
ass, man.
and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Yeah, good
So that's the
job.
halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
You okay?
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin
You
the
okay?
third quarter.
I think so. Spaz 2-time got dropped. How you do that?
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Returnable from the 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's on the move. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those passes get more and more
Into the
difficult
mama.
as you try to get aggressive down
You
the
gonna wet
field.
this
Those
dude for the
windows
game.
and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Complete out to the right. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime.
At this point, you
They'll
can
set up here
concede.
for the point
Oh.
after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tack on 7 more to their lead. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he opts not to bring this
You wanna
one
know
out, so they're
one
going
thing
to
about
some
him you
good
might not
starting
like?
field position from the 30.
My boy right there. That big go to white. No, I said like, you know how most people that, oh, I don't
And the
like
drive
him
will start out with a 1st and 10.
because he like white girls and shit like that.
First throw for the backup now. Short pass brought in. And he's brought
Put on
down
white boy.
after a short gain.
You don't like white boys?
Right there, Kate, that is the
So if I
epitome
white,
of
you don't
trust
like
and trust in your big
Okay,
physical
you
tight
heard
end.
it, chosen.
Throwing
man.
his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Escapes the
That don't mean I ain't cool.
A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it.
Oh, can't do that.
And the Chiefs will take
Oh, that's
over
like
as he
turkey.
records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that
Fuck, I
as
wanna
the
fuck a
start
turkey.
of a second half push for the
And
lead. But the
it's
defense,
us season.
defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs continue adding on to that lead.
He don't know. I need a temper change.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Brought in by Burks. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the 32. That'll be complete to Burks. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
I don't know what he said.
They go play action on 1st. Able to find right. Breaks the tackle.
Yeah.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Plug, he did it. They don't know it.
He'll throw it yet again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Hits his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot.
Whether
it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
What you gotta say about that, Joe?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Oh, you ain't got nothing to say?
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
He said he ain't got nothing to say about that.
On the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
So why you gotta put his business out like that?
Here's a throw. Allen on the catch. He's got it in the red zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. And now the Bills offense staying out. They're going to go for 2. He's throwing for it. And this is caught for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't honed the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know
heck is what rashes right there.
taking the ball away that's next.
Go get your diaper change.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe.
Get the pimper change.
Excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They put a receiver in motion here left. From the 48. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has the connection to right. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. They bring their tight end left. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That finds Burks, complete. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Buying some time right. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
How you throw it down that by the door? You always do that.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
You can throw it on himself like you didn't know.
1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bills' ball as we start the 4th, but
you expect me to pick it up?
be futile facing that deficit.
I say you expect. So you pick it up.
They'll
You
break
pick
the
it
huddle
up.
and come up on
I
1st
won't
and
hear.
goal.
I said I won't hear.
Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. A good defensive play breaks that one up. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, that throw came pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
They kick the running back in motion. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
3rd and long for him here. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit now for the Bills. It's a 38-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And, of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Rolling left, buying some time. Finally lets this one go deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's got it near the 10. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. They'll throw it again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt. So they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt.
You like that?
A fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot.
I ask people what attract kids to cartoons. People sometimes they don't fucking know. I said, Negro, it's the color. Exactly what I said, especially if it's blue, red, and green. Those are the main 3 colors.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it at the 30. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done. Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. How valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives
I
the
love
ball
you.
back to their offense.
Love you. Mwah.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Forced out to his right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they
Say
can't
dog.
jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That would have been crazy.
They got 24 yards on
Dog.
the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas
I
City.
want to pet that dog.
From midfield now. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Throwing it again here. The back's got it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown.
Night.
Oh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so?
Say lay down.
I think
Say
this
lay
is
down.
better domination going to be a lot of
Say lay
questions
down.
to be answered. I'm going to
Say
guess
nope.
this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Stop. Say stop. Say stop.
The Chiefs get lined
Say
up
no,
and they
no.
will kick this
Say
away.
no. Say no, no. Say no.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Spaz time, God, bro. How you do that? Scroll through his phone, he'll talk.
This will
Thought
be
you
the
knew
last play
that.
before our 2-minute warning. Back to throw on first and 10. Right, reels
Scroll
it
through his
in.
phone, he'll talk.
And he's
Thought
got
you
a
knew that.
decent gain
Hey.
before being brought
You
down.
die in slow motion. Just the hurricane
After a
season
good
still
pickup,
blowing.
they've got 2nd and 4.
Freaking dead. I should sleep. Still teaching us some time.
And in motion, out of the slot. From the 36.
That's a good play.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Chiefs have it again after yet another interception.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That's a gold star effort by the defense.
Or did we throw it away?
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Chased out to his right. Down the run right. Throwing deep down the side.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach
That
not
man don't
giving
want
up
it
the
down
big play,
toy no
especially
more.
at the NFL level.
He done grew out of
Stay
that.
vigilant, because they're
He done
definitely
grew out of
going to
that
use that
toy.
receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Fights off the... But he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And that pushes him back.
And we did get him a big ass tool ball. Yeah.
throw this one. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. They're set up at the 35 now. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Flush down now to his left. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Buffalo.
It's already hot as hell in here.